Hi everyone, it's Vanka and I have another journal with me video, and this one is going to be a little bit different. I think I'm a little bit I'm not sure how this is going to to be, but it's going to be a lot of talking and real life stuff and frustration, such things. And I wanted to do this because, life isn't perfect, and sometimes things happen that we don't have any control over. And I know, me included, many people are afraid to sort of ruin their journals, pretty journals, because maybe they don't like their handwriting, or they are afraid to ruin it. But today I'm going to do something that is not going to be pretty, or it's going to be this black boring pen, and we'll see. But well, I will explain as we go. And I have a cup of tea. Because it's late in the evening. It's almost bedtime here, and I have very many teas. Actually, I haven't tasted this yet. I was gifted a big tube of these different sorts of teas, and this is called Be Cool. So let me try this one, and I chose it because of the title, of course, and as you will see, it was perfect for this story I am going to share with you. So I hope you will be patient, and I will try to explain what happened as best as I can. So I will have a little sip, and I never use sugar in my tea. Oh, that was really good, actually. Very good. Okay, so the title is Stay Cool. Question mark. Or be cool. And you will see this will have a double meaning. And this is actually a continue of the same day that I got home. If you watched my first video, Journal with Me video, the same day as the Sunday then, when I got home from that hotel, Sunday afternoon, and you have you get home, and you even if you have been on a hotel all weekend, and sometimes it's relaxing can be you need vacation from the vacation, if you know what I mean, because you are at a hotel and get served every meal and such things, but you're still not home, and there are always these times you have to be there at the right time. And okay, but I think you know what I mean. You are tired from traveling, and you have to unpack your luggage and such, and then I go into the bathroom. So then I see something that makes me react in a different way. So this is very much about feelings. So what happens? Just pretend that you are lying on my bathroom floor, looking up onto the roof, and this is where I have 4 lights in my roof for that look like this. And what I see, I need a yellow color here. I see that these two shines sparkly yellow pretty light, and the other two, they are black, they are not working. And you might think, okay, what's so special about that? But the truth is, I have had so much trouble with this. 3 years ago, almost, I renovated big parts of my house, and I got a new bathroom. And let me tell you, the electric work has given me so many headaches, and they have been here before. It's been so frustrating because they haven't done a good job, and I knew they have been here earlier and fixed these things before, but I knew that there is no way 2 light bulbs would get black, turn black at the same time. And I also knew that there is a transformer up in the roof right here, and most probably that was broken. But why I reacted as I did is because just a few days earlier the heating cables in my bathroom stopped working. And as I said, this was the first winter days, so it was very, very, very cold outside, and of course then inside too. So the bathroom, it was so cold, so I had this, I need to glue this down on this page. It's perfect. I have used this in my journals earlier. I have only one left, so keeping that, place it like here. So let me tell you how cold it was. One morning you are getting out of bed, into the bathroom, take a shower maybe, get dressed. I'm telling you, it was 17.5 degrees Celsius, and as you see, that's 60 Fahrenheit. 17.5. So that makes my body ache even more than before. So I was not happy with that, but my brother, he promised to fix this because he was thinking it was the thermostat, and he had a friend that had one that we could get for free, and so on and so on. Of course, I should have called the company that did all the electrical work here, but you know, things take time, and he promised to fix it. But when this came on top of this, then okay, you observe something, you can see something, hear something, feel something, and what happens then? You get a feeling. You can't control every time how you react, but on things you see or hear, but your brain starts brainstorming. That's what this is. So you see, this is not going to be a pretty page in my journal. So don't be afraid. Just do this. Whatever you feel is okay. It's your journal, and we will see how this ends. I've never done anything like this before, but the feelings. Oh, I will write in Norwegian, but I was frustrated. I was tired, annoyed, and I was thinking, not again, because you know that's tired, but I was thinking again, and upset. I was upset, of course, because I didn't want this to happen, and I knew that this would be a time thief, and that's the most annoying thing. Time thieves, if that makes sense. Things that steals your time. You don't want to spend time on this. You want to, and stress. I get easily stressed. I'm going to actually put the stress. It's the same in Norwegian. Stress. I might have to. I will fix these later. Among other things, but all these thoughts fly through your head when you observe something. This was not in a positive way at all, of course, and so what to do? I knew I had to contact the electricians, of course, and this was on the, let me just say, it was the 19th November in the evening. And I have a lot of stress in my life these days, and I sort of I didn't want to deal with this because I found it so tiring, but I sent email. Let's draw a symbol of email out. 23rd, and told them about this, asked if they could come and look at it, and I got an email from them. Of course, I knew what it said. I think you can guess. Have you checked the light bulbs? Have you tried changing a light bulb? And I thought, oh gosh, well, I have to do it. I knew, of course, it wouldn't be the problem, but it would be very, very, what's the word, embarrassing if they came and it was actually two light bulbs at the same time. I will show you the light bulbs. It's these with these pins. You just put it, take it up, like draw it, pull it out, easy peasy, right? Would take normally 2 minutes to test this. So what happened? These squares here are very heavy crystals. They give a beautiful light. I love my lamps, and I started with this one. For the first thing, I'm not very tall, so I had to stand on something and on my toes to try to grab this light bulb. So I took off the crystal, and then we have a little steel ring up in the roof, but it was impossible to grab this light bulb because it was I'm drawing again, roof and crystal, and this light bulb is supposed to go down under a little bit, but it wasn't. It was up here, and 1 millimeter maybe I tried to get my nails and pull this out, impossible. Then, of course, there are screws here. I grabbed a screwdriver and when I tried to screw this down, I got the feeling this was very loose, so only one screw a little bit and then it all fell out. And then I saw this reminds me of that. I saw that transformer, it was burned. And then I think, oh my god, this is not good, and they have to come and see, check this. But of course I changed the light bulb, nothing happened. And then I moved to this one, and that was easy peasy to pull out the light bulb. Then I saw this first one was missing a little piece in there that I'm sure was the problem. And then I started looking at these, and it was the same thing. This one is placed the same way as that one, and of course it can't be that way, that you are going to have to screw loose the whole thing to change a light bulb. And so when this is supposed to take 2 minutes and maybe you use 45 minutes to try to change 2 light bulbs because it's so complicated and you have to go up and down and get different things to try to fix this. And of course it was a big time thief for me, because nothing happened, nothing changed. So this was the 24th. So I replied same day, sent an email that nothing happened, please come. And I also explained what I have explained to you. So now this lamp here is actually it's hanging from the cables from up in the, there's a space here between the floor on my attic and the roof on my bathroom. So this whole light bulb is just hanging from a couple of cables down in the loose air because I couldn't even get this thing fastened again, because the screws had nothing to fasten to. I don't know how they even got it to sit there. Okay, so then the 28th, 4 days later, I got an email. Okay, they will send someone. and today I'm filming this in the evening. It's the 6th of December. I haven't heard anything from them, so it's still the same way. Let's see, email out, in, out, in. Look at my mess. I am writing in Norwegian and English and pretty page. No, but I'm okay. This is a mess, and what happens over time, when time goes by, these feelings sort of change a little bit. You calm down, and of course I'm very annoyed by this. Still, I feel it. Even talking about it, it makes me stressed and angry, and I want it fixed. Because every time I walk into my bathroom, I see this. But now it's so hot in there. It's so now I'm trying to find the right position for the thermostat because it's so hot now. But that's better than very, very cold. So this is of course we all experience these things, and if you have a story, please share if there's something in your house or your life that constantly, it's like a treadmill. You try to fix things, or you need help from others to fix things, and they don't do it the way they should, and you have to constantly ask them to come back, do over, and oh, it's so frustrating. And I just wanted, because it was very cold, and I don't want this to be a colorful page, because it's not a happy page. How I'm going to cover this somehow with this tape, because it's I'm not sure what I'm doing here. No. Okay, let's just use this blue one, because it has snowflakes, and it was so cold. So let's hope they come before Christmas. But what I was saying, as time goes, I get calmer, and I'm not right now. Even if I am annoyed, I'm thinking, what's the worst thing that could happen? It's no one's hurt. Everything is fine. It's just a couple of lights in my bathroom. It had been a lot more worse if all 4 lights were out, but I still have light and I have heat, so I am not too upset now when I have calmed down. But look at this. It was also perfect. These pages was what made me think of this. Think of doing journaling about it, because it's so frosty. Ice blue, I love the colors. And even this coffee staining that reminded me of that burned transformer I saw up in my roof. So I'm going to add a little stamp, do some decoration. Baby, it's cold outside. I'm going to use that, and this is a stamp set from Marianne Design. So I'm going to stamp that. I'm not going to do much, just a stamp, because I think it was so perfect for for this cool and cold. And yes, you know, it's a sort of a double meaning. Cold outside and inside, at least it was. Okay, and then I found this. It says true story, and this is a true. Oh, it fell off. It's a true story. So, what do you think? This is not a pretty. This is not some pretty journaling, but it's real life. So I think it was fun to do, and let's not make this boring. Let's try to do different things, shall we? Okay, let me know what you think. let me know, let me know. So thank you for watching. I have many ideas. I'm just behind, of course. I'm behind because too little time, too little time. But I will continue as much as I can and share with you because it's fun. So I hope you are all well and warm and cozy and you can see the light. Thank you for watching.